We're here today with Ifeyinwa Ugochukwu, CEO of the Tony Elumelu Foundation. Thank you very much for being here, Ifeyinwa.
Thank you for having me.
We know that the Tony Elumelu Foundation's entrepreneurship program is putting seed capital in the hands of African entrepreneurs. Tell us how the program works exactly and what are your ambitions for the future?
So in 2015, our founder launched a $100 billion commitment to identify, train, mentor, and fund 10,000 African entrepreneurs over 10 years. This $100 million is from his family's wealth, and it was built to train 1,000 entrepreneurs every year and give them a $5,000 seed capital. The first year, we got about 20,000 applications to the program. So January 1 to March 1, the application portal opens. Everything we do is online. And we select using Accenture development partners because we like to keep the selection transparent and independent. So Accenture does the selection using our criteria. We target entrepreneurs across all 54 African countries. You must have a business that's not less than 3 years old, which means if it's an idea, you can apply, and your business must be in Africa. And as long as your business can show scalability, feasibility, and market opportunity, you will scale through the process. And so every year we've selected 1,000 entrepreneurs. They've gone through the 12-week online training program, and at the end they have a business plan that they've developed using the learning from the training, and then Accenture again certifies a business plan before they get their $5,000 seed capital. So this year would be our 5th year, and by the end of this year we would have trained and funded 8,520 entrepreneurs. And that's because of the sheer demand. So this year alone, between January 1 and March 1, we had over 216,000 entrepreneurs apply to the program. So with our 1,000 a year, we're not even scratching the surface. And that's why we opened the program up to partners, which is why we would be training and funding 8,520 by the end of this year, as opposed to the 5,000 the foundation itself trains and funds.
That's amazing. What are the other benefits of the Tony Elumelu Foundation to the young entrepreneurs?
The benefits are enormous because we don't just give them the seed capital and say goodbye, have a great life. We have a robust alumni network, and we keep in close contact with our entrepreneurs, because we know that that $5,000 seed capital is just to get them started. It's just to start their journey. They eventually need a lot more, but beyond capital, they need networks, they need exposure, they need visibility, they need access to markets. And we launched in 2018, we launched a platform called tefconnect.com. It's built to be the largest online platform for African entrepreneurs, and it's bringing together the entire entrepreneurship ecosystem. And so there's so many benefits from being a Tony Elumelu alumni.
What other programs and objectives does the Tony Elumelu Foundation pursue?
So for us, we are laser focused on entrepreneurship because we believe that this is the one sure route of ensuring the economic transformation of the African terrain. We know that Africa is the youngest continent. It's the only continent that's growing younger as opposed to growing older. We need to ensure that in 50 years, young Africans, that will be probably 1 billion of them, have jobs and have economic opportunity. Otherwise, it'll be a major catastrophe for the whole world, not just for Africa. So our focus at the foundation is to create economic opportunity on the continent and to create jobs. Our entrepreneurs have gone on to create thousands of jobs, and we are targeting over 1 million jobs in the period that we're working on the program.
What does the Tony Elumelu Foundation expect from a partnership with the European Union?
A partnership with the European Union for us is about rethinking the way Europe engages with the private sector in Africa. I think that we have to look at a new approach to development in Africa, and that new approach is understanding that it's the private sector working in partnership with the governments and the development world and our foreign partners that will develop Africa. Most developed economies, we know that the jobs are created by the small and medium enterprises, and that is what is missing in Africa. We do not have a strong and robust small and medium enterprise sector, and that's what we need to build. So we want to partner with the European Union to create a strong, empowered entrepreneurship class, and that is what will bring true sustainable development and eradicate poverty on the continent.
This seems really the way to go.
It is.
Thank you very much for the work that you do.